I have two videos and a few pictures for you viewers. Firstly, you can see some pictures on your screen. You can see General Abraha Tisfaye, who is known as General Dinkel as well. The man has been leading Mothers of Tigray operation launched by Tigray Defense Forces in Raya Zone. Almost entire Raya Zone has been captured by Tigray Defense Forces, and the military operation which was launched to take control of Raya was named Mothers of Tigray, and General Abraha Tisfaye has been leading this operation. He is in Raya. These pictures are from Raya Zone views. General Abraha Tisfaye was pronounced dead by ENDF backed sources a few months ago. Then suddenly one day he appeared on TMH Tigray Media House. Once again he is here in Raya. He's been leading Mothers of Tigray operation, which led to TDF taking control of almost entire Raya Zone. I have two videos, viewers. First video is from Raya Zone. The video has been shared by Tigray Defense Forces, who are in control of Koram and Alamata as well, viewers. This video shows the weapons and the vehicles which were left by Amhara Regional Forces, by Ethiopian National Defense Forces, when they had to withdraw from Raya Zone. In the video you can see several military trucks. You can see at least one anti-aircraft gun as well. The Tigray Defense Forces have captured more weaponry, more military trucks, pickups, artillery pieces in this offensive on Raya Zone. Lastly, viewers, I have a video which is a statement by Joseph Borrell. Joseph Borrell is EU's High Representative. In a speech yesterday, Joseph Borrell hinted at the establishing of air bridge to supply humanitarian aid to Tigray. He said that around 1.8 million people are in dire need of humanitarian aid, and EU is ready for an air bridge. And lastly, he said that EU was ready to impose restrictive measures as well. By restrictive measures, he meant sanctions. It means that EU is considering imposing sanctions on Ethiopian government. EU has not imposed any sanctions on Ethiopian government so far. EU has only withheld some aid. Only US has imposed visa restrictions and some other economic sanctions on Ethiopian government. Now EU is also considering imposing sanctions on Ethiopian government in coming days. Watch the two videos. First video from Raya Zone, and the other video is a statement by Joseph Borrell, High Representative of EU European Union. Thank you for watching.
وهاي ماكينات غازلة النواة. مش عاوي هوبين ده هي नीचा काम का हातवाला
You know that the situation in Tigray region has never been as bad. In spite of the ceasefire announced by the government of Ethiopia, what we are seeing in Tigray, what we are afraid Tigray is going to suffer, is a serious humanitarian crisis with almost 1,850,000 at risk of famine and ongoing use of violence against civilians and rape as a weapon of war. The ceasefire is a positive step, but what's happening today is that the Tigray region is being cut off the rest of the world by destroying critical infrastructure of transportation, and this, as I said, could bring the region to the risk of a mass famine. We at the European Union, the Commission, will organize an air bridge to try to bring support to the region, but you can imagine that we cannot solve the problem of a famine affecting to 850,000 people. It's something that is out of our capability. It will require the mobilization of almost 1 million people, 850,000 million people, the mobilization of the United Nations agencies, and to ensure humanitarian access. We are ready to support the population, but we call to the member states to provide donations as a clear sign of EU solidarity. To consolidate the ceasefire, to withdrawal of foreign forces from the Ethiopian territory, to stop human rights violations, and to launch a reconciliation and national dialogue in order to preserve the integrity and political unity of Ethiopia, which remains a clear strategic objective. Finally, we should be ready to use restrictive measures where we believe they are justified and necessary in advancing these goals.